from the same cut, but playing different positions. A top secret message got the president attention. Do what you do, just make the good folk listen. And trust me, yo, it's not about who you kissing. There is a plan to see you chewed up and shit out. The devil's burning red from the fire that we spit out. We on the get up, the hell with that down low. Cherish the gift of the wisdom that we found, yo. Still on the mission with the daily agenda. Your head's been cloudy, so I doubt that you remember that I walk with the king of kings beside me. Just like the root in India, I read. I volunteer, know the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me. Water of life to show the chief where the fiery. We have no time for those that be acting grimy. You see it? You see the light now?
Woo, sir.
Boy,
straighten this thing out. This thing is leaning. Had it with me out there.
This was for like some type of game, man.
Let me set this up. Let me set this up right, because this is
When you're free, your mind, your ass will follow.
All right, here we go. That's good.
And some of y'all locked up so bad.
You alright, man?
Have to put chains on you.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah, you chain yourself down mentally, spiritually. Come on, free your mind, dude.
Woo!
You a king. Free your mind, chick. You a queen.
Okay.
Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean, soul, Caribbean. Yeah. Yes, about to do this. I'm just a black man title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And would you figure, Mr. Man, while you kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat? You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat.
Okay, I spelled it wrong.
To the point, fast syphilax.
Come on, man.
Jack or Jill will get a water back and have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the Michael Cats. It's deeper than attacks and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw dacks. Meant for the wise as well as the spoiled brats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Tell over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah, we need some 3 parts on this mess up. I can't carry my boys. That chorus, come on, line up. Yo, we need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you can work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it, proud of man to gain the world and lose your soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it, proud of man to gain the world and lose your soul? Into the room, you feel a certain doom. You might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. Out of the mouth is a sword and I'm taking you out. You try to stop me and I'm taking you out. Man, I wish I had an apprentice to build this work. Collaborate on synthesis. And I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink it through. Heavily into the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week. Intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head. Let the past stay dead and keep a level head. And don't be misled. Remember most of what I said. I'm hot like times in the rock, but you gotta stop from working on the song. By the end of the night, I'll take this music is. What is it about the man to gain the world and lose your soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it about the man to gain the world and lose your soul? Mike's handed, I'm speaking candid. Understand this is the way that the masses demand it. I have wisdom, but God planned it. General media bandit. I blow flows on beaches and make you wonder where the sand went. The Taliban spent more time in design to destroy cities. My rhymes inspire minds. I'm known as Big Papa, but I ain't your daddy yet. But I could be your bro if you could get the concept. There be many that stand whenever I rip, but it's devastation whenever I spit. I spit flows that hit like mouth on tits, straight legit. You fake rappers need to understand that felonies, gunfights and drugs don't make a true MC. And I will do more than talk this talk. I will defiantly walk this walk. There's no need to spaz. Your nose bleeding while I'm beating your ass. You in the cesspool. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it rob the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it rob?
Oh, I do that.
Ancient tiny secret now. Yes. Did you not pay attention in your history class? Partner, wake up. Yes, sir. Partner, wake up. Yes, sir. Partner, wake up, son. It is written that there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new. And that the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So take your position. Don't you know you are part of that scripture, yo? Yo, you've been getting in the way and want to knock you down. Yes, but we gon' bring the light, yeah. A Max P production, baby. You know what it is. Listen, I'm known to tell you to fight back. There's no need to sell crack just to live back. Why don't black superstars simply give back when they know it's a struggle just to live black? Can you picture that, Mr. Aristocrat? I'm coming from the bottom, rising to the top, and conscious is the tone on the CDs I drop. I won't flip-flop like a black bass, but I will put a message in the song before I hook your ass. See, we first class living, worse than slaves of the earlier days, and we adapted the ways of the slave master. I stand upon it, the fairy rock which put your people in bondage just to get 100. The big face kind, and it don't matter if it's making people lose their freaking mind. That's why I'm speaking mine, hopefully to change yours, to pull you out of these streets from these drugs and strange whores. Huh.
Yo, what's going on, Mikey Cash? Oh, Slot, what's happening? T Hines, what's going on, y'all? Well, everybody ran off. They came in and ran off. I was just pulling up some information. I don't want to go ahead and give false doctrine or information. I know you see the thumbnail. Hopefully they went and they're coming back. They're just alluding. Because for some reason, like I said, you know, the fake Jews have an issue, so they want to block stuff. The fake Jews. And they're doing everything because they know a lot of people are soon not to be here. All right? While they run around, everybody's running around acting crazy. You dig what I'm saying? Let me do this right quick. Because a lot of people be on Telegram and stuff like I don't get it. Everybody just be wherever they be at. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? Yo, Ganja, are you back? Yo, Ganja, where you at, man? I'm over here. I'm live, bro. And he probably won't get that for a little while. What's that? Oh my goodness. Unique team. Dead Russians, dead Ukrainians. Oh. Dark Universe, Minds of the Rich, Elite Exposure, Kusa Community. That's the one I'm gonna check out. See what Jamil Samsi put anything in there. DJ, what's going on, bro? What's happening? What's happening? I guess people are sharing it, but also it's 4:46 here, so I guess that's 7:46 over on the east. But you're over here, so I think there's even I think it's around the same time, 16:47. You know. So I'm going to share some information, man. I think it's important whenever you put something up. I didn't want to throw something around that was false, but what in the hell? You're calling the fault, brother? Yeah, come on, dude. It's the fault. I don't want to use the other one. All right, so I want to read some stuff because I know I mentioned it before, and I want people to pay attention because I know a lot of people don't want to see what's going on for what it really is. Okay, let me make sure I got this right, guys. I don't know why this is friggin' doing this, man. It's like so foolish, bro. I know why it's doing it. Oh well. So let me see here. Of course. Today. Which should be the right thing. So, Indigo Flamethrower, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? What's happening? So, I'm going to share some pretty good information. Well, I hope it's good. I hope it's something that is paramount or indicative to what you're seeing today. I just get tired of all the crap, and you know, you got all these good old boys, these so-called white folk, and all these other individuals, and they ain't doing nothing. They're just being exactly what I thought they would be. You know what I'm saying? And I just want y'all to really hear me out. I don't want to be long. I'm starving. I only ate a tuna sandwich, drank half of my cachava with a C. When it's chocolate with a C, and my ginger and iodide cube, my kelp cube, one ganeo, you know, coconut water. I couldn't even drink the whole thing because I was ready, you know, 2 hours drive. And get there, and it was yesterday. I said, well, y'all sent an SMS. I tap on it like always. It goes right into the which called to notify me. So it rang early this morning, and I'm sitting there saying, well, God dog. And so I go and get the package. I look at it and I said, well, it says yesterday. Why would y'all send it? And who messed up the dates? Like, how do you confuse 4 and 3? Like, how do you put them backwards? You know. And so the doctor, everybody was like, oh, well, let's reschedule. I was like, you know what? It was no appointment. I get here. That's not even travel. That's $63 worth of gas based on this 3.7 whatever, this fake hiked up stuff. And that's why I'm gonna talk about what I got to talk about. Because it's worse than what people think. It's dark. And I was gonna say, well, I've got enough old memes that say war is a lie, and with reason. There's even a book. I forget the guy's name. I have it, I think, in the shed. There's a book about war is a lie, and that would be something good to read. Maybe I should dig it out this weekend when Ganja and them get here. Go in there and pull it. So it's a lot of totes and stuff in there, and some of those are pretty. They're full of books. So the black and yellow ones, you know, I mean the big ones. They're like 3 of them full of books. I don't know, or I might just order the small one. I know when I first got, I paid for it. It was I think like $1.99 or something, as far as, you know, the PDF. But I'll dig it out. It's really pretty. It's enlightening. But what I wanted to point out was, so if you're looking around the world and all those people like Trudeau, you know, they're starting to believe that Trudeau, his father may have been Fidel Castro. And if you look at everything prominent at the time, it's very possible he even has a resemblance of some of the relatives. And what was going on, you see he's very close with not to knock the Chinese government, but these governments are all working together. The Chinese government couldn't have done nothing it's doing without intel from the CIA. Why do I say that? Well, there was a coup d'etat in 2014. Stop. In Ukraine, right? The individual I believe that was in there, it was Petro, who went in there was Petro Poroshenko. He's, you know, communist. He's not into that. He's not a Jew, blah, blah, blah. But I believe that what happened was, I think in the second round on the 28th of April 2019, Volodymyr Zelensky received 73% of the vote to Poroshenko's 25% and was elected president of Ukraine. Now, why do I say that? Because for the president and the vice president of Ukraine are both, let me read it. I don't want to just be saying this to be all mean and evil and stuff. Jews, Israel takes center stage in Ukraine's surreal presidential contest, with a Jewish comedian favorite to win. Now, this is based on right before that. Win this weekend's first round of elections, tablet reflects on 20 years of progress with the current head of Ukraine's Jewish community, Boris Loshkin. What people don't know is everybody keeps calling Russia the Nazis. That's a lie. It's Ukraine. Because who created Nazism? And where did they get the occult mystification from? Here. It's always been the fake Jews. Don't worry. They're behind everything going on. When you look at what they did at Babi Yar Memorial, a tenor of some acknowledgments of that period of time in Ukraine. Again, people don't want to hear the truth about the Bolshevik Wars, which I have 3 books on, but I'm not here to do that. What I'm here is to stop this perversion that my people keep buying into, called this fictional fucking government. Because when you look at the military right now, tell me about the he-she that's running around in the Navy, and the he-she, and was it the Air Force, or is it the Marine Army or Marine Corps? Right, both of them are Jew. Who's behind? Not just Joe Soros. You see him behind Black Lives Matter. His hands, along with the Vatican. Who was the first pope? A fake ass Jew. Is behind the gay agenda. Isn't the curriculum supposed to be determined by what's required in society as far as technology and this, that, and the other? But you see what they did with computers. They made it warlike. The games. So what am I saying? Who do you think is behind all this? Last year in March, the month of, April 28th, they celebrated the enduring heritage of Jewish Americans whose values, culture, and contributions have shaped, I can't even read this garbage, whose values, culture, and contributions have shaped our character as a nation. While they destroyed ours and lie in history. Have y'all looked at a lot of these books that I've written? That I've not written, that I've read, that I read to you, in the destruction of our history. Who do y'all think? See, they're going to tell you Plecker was an American. No, he wasn't. He was a Zionist puppet. He was a shill, but he was an Ashkenaz, an actual Ashkenaz. And they'll say otherwise, but if you dig deep, you'll find it. I don't even want to talk about Margaret Sanger. All them identities are made up because she was really Eck, but her strings were pulled by the Rockefellers and on and so on. The first pope, the fictional made-up pope to create the new history, to bring in these friars who are the same accord as would soon be fake rabbis, wrote all the new history by direction. What I'm saying, just look it up. You'll find it. Okay? I can read more of this wh.gov crap. I'm not reading no more of that because everything they built off the back of us with that fake ass fiat. Who were the individuals? Y'all know this. Federal Reserve met out there, Carolina. Who are they? Who are the ones who have been sitting there going, yes, these are the maps we're going to use? Who are the ones with the 10 CIA bases over there in Ukraine by the border of Russia that is instigated because a lot of Russians there that you never saw, that I watched videos of, these very same bastards were killing their own people because they said, oh, you're not Russian, you're not Ukrainian, but you here. These people lived side by side for decades and they started slaughtering them. Russia wasn't even fighting them. They were murdering their own people in Ukraine. This is how sick they are. You see the very same thing in Palestine. And it's not even their goddamn land. What do you think they're trying to do here? Who do you think this is? I don't care about the niggas and the spics and Spanish, because those are spics in the goddamn CIA who are working, the bad ones. They're not good. Niggas and spics in the CIA who are working side by side with them to usher in this bullshit. And because the reason why you have a lot of faces showing up all of a sudden, because and I tell you, watch what they eat. They're not eating what you eat because that shit is polluted. And what's happening is a lot of you motherfuckers going to go to sleep and you ain't going to wake up. And don't sit there like you think you got it locked. Well, I'm just going to get that stuff that Jah Brickz is selling and I'm going to listen to me. You're not changing your ways. You're not changing your habit, how you think. A lot of you already have Miles Cardardis, whatever. I'm going to share that video that I did. I think I did put it up. All right. And I asked for you to respond. I want to see your comments. What do you think? In my own opinion, I just see it for what it is, and then I researched it to say, is this made up? Is this AI generated? No, it's real. So I actually found it on YouTube, and then I was able to find it in Meet the Press or whatever. So I was like, holy smack. I want to know How come you don't see, nobody's paying attention to this? Kiramio reads it all the time. There are a lot of people who are Arab, Chinese. I'm not hitting on my Chinese because I know too many good ones. I'm not eating on my Arab because I know some good ones. But when you look at so-called South America, which is not, you look at the people coming across, a lot of them are crypto and Sephardic. Are they aware of it? No, there's pain and suffering. It can make anybody do anything. And then you have those few that trickle in with bad intentions who have been informed by the very same fake-ass three-letter government agency, a few of them that's supposed to do good. Right now, they're outing all these dumbass police officers, whether in D.C., this, that, and with the guns and all that other stuff, right? They're outing them because they want to cripple them because they're too stupid to know better, because they've been conditioned by the same fake some bitches over there. And I know plenty of them who have stated this to me, right? So they can disembark them or take the few that's in there that's qualified to work with the fake UN when things go south. But you just don't want to listen. I feel like I'm going to start sounding like the comedian who ran for president, Gregory Hines, and I'm going to start saying, shut your mouth. You don't know nothing, but you're not able to put it together because y'all are still chasing the goddamn rabbit. Now, this is nothing against the wonderful people who actually strive for better. But the thing is, it's going to affect everybody. There's some of them people here knowing good and well, a lot of them are going to get going to get destroyed. It's just a reality. But there's a lot of them who's been sent here. Believe me, they know how to correct that stuff in your system. You better believe they know how to correct it and protect you from it. Y'all are not getting it, man. Y'all really not getting it. And I'm not beating up on you. I'm pointing out stuff. This is real information, y'all. I'm not just making up stuff. I got there's a ton. I'm not, you know me, and I'm not going to read all through it. I mean, you can pull up the stuff yourself. The coup d'etat, the fact that the CIA base is over there in Ukraine, and look at what they're trying to do, get them out of Africa. Can you blame them? In Australia and Ukraine, they're everywhere. Europe. You want to see the CIA map in Ukraine? You really want to see it? I'm not PDF downloading it. I'm just going to see if we can pull up the image. Oh, how you like that? Oh my goodness. Ooh, let's see which one this is. It's not really clear. Final assembly plants. Okay. Nope. Oh, here we go. Okay, let me see if this is the one. CIA WFB map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Seems like there's a lot more than 10. I guess it's both of them comprised. But that's all of them right there, all marked. I mean, do you see that? Romania, Poland, and you see on the borderline of Russia, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 9 or 10. And a lot of them are underground. Who do you think instigated and created all this crap? How about the fact that Russia attempted to do a coup d'etat to get rid of Zelensky, the comedian, like I said, but that failed. This should not be happening. Y'all know Putin didn't want no damn war, and I'm not into politics. I just want to see balance. I mean, if they want to kill each other, whatever, man. What I'm saying is, y'all don't see the bigger picture, how dirty this shit is, and how it got dirty. And the fact is, they're not a great number, but you motherfuckers are exactly what they created. Now, I'm not trying to rush anybody. I ain't no goddamn savior, far from it. What I'm saying is, I'm still attempting to make sense of all the hypocrisy between all these motherfuckers, Black Scout Survival, and all these individuals, and they're scared to mention it on here. I don't know why. I'm just saying, if it's going against your so-called freedoms, or if you feel that everything around you is more important and pressing, I just want to know. Let me know. Comment and put it in there and let me know, because I want to read every one of them. All right. When I check the studio, I just go and look at some. I just think it's ludicrous as far as all this war stuff. because wars are a lie. They're all based on lies. How many wars since y'all been alive? We don't want to hear about this 20 year. Quite a few. A lot you don't know about, and it's unnecessary. The stuff, it shouldn't be happening. But who is behind it? Who is the individual's world like and consummates everybody into it? Why was it when I was reading this, nobody paid attention? How come y'all don't go back and listen to me reading this? I'm not going to ever read this again. I read it twice. How come you don't go back and just listen? Y'all think you know it all? Even the point where I showed you the 1,000 years they just added. I'm not telling you to believe in or not believe in Satan. I'm telling you that's one name, and that is not what it is. That is something to throw you off. These son of bitches are bad, bro. And if you thought they got that way by themselves, and you don't believe in occultism, I don't want a lot of you don't try and delve into occultism like you know you're gonna figure it out because it'll kill you. Just don't be stupid and don't try to talk to me like Pericles, like you know what you, because you don't. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. Excuse my language. I didn't have to say it like that. I don't care who you think you are, but you don't. I've been studying this stuff for well over 3 decades. And I don't have to say any more than that. Okay? I've been involved. I've been places. I've seen things. And that's the bottom line. All right? What I am saying to you, there are things moving in an order. That's not about our order. But y'all are not even attempting to be what you're supposed to be. It's like you're fighting it. What is making you fight you existing as you should? When all they've been doing, I said it when it was running back. Tupperware, when it came out, they knew exactly the PFASs and the chemicals were in there. Teflon, just look at the study. It was known before they started selling it, and they started outsourcing it, and they started pushing it, and people was like, it don't stick. If you season your iron skillet, it won't stick either. This is what I'm talking about, the hypocrisy of it all. They gave you fast when everything is about love and time. What's the 2 most powerful weapons? Time and patience. Am I wrong? With patience, you can come out of ignorance. With time, you can allow it to work. And you don't have it. There's more, man. I'm not attempting to out anything. The information is there. The thing is, I watch videos of kids fighting women and on both sides. I don't care what crayon color. The lunacy. That's more than enough for them to do what they're doing. Because y'all not doing anything. And that's why they want to block the video. And the story I have to tell is not going to, it has, all that is what it is. That story I'm going to tell you is going to tell them where the fuck they're going. And I don't want them to believe. I want them to keep with the sermons, keep releasing things, keep bringing things, keep following the things. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What's happening matters because it shows how complicitly stupid they have become and how in the sump they have gotten themselves. And I don't care what they think, how great they are and how they're moving. When I say I know how it ends, and I don't care how anybody feels, I know how it ends for everything. I'm waiting to meet the others who know as well. I just wanted to come on and say that I got to eat, guys. I am freaking famished. I feel like my stomach folded in, like my little fried bread, love my Navajo and Apache fried bread handles have shrunken. I don't like that. I want to keep that from, she can grab on, but hey, I'm like, yeah, but I'm still with this 8-pack still lasts, just, you know what I'm saying? No. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Alicia Cooper, Charles Johnson, what's going on, beloved? I just want to shout everybody out. T. Lloyd, what's going on? Let me read some of y'all's comments too. I know DJ, what you got there, bro? Obey a rule of law, conform to act in accordance with, apply oneself, a practice, trade, or calling from Proto-Germanic Vogelshonen. Source also known as Saxon Fogen or also Reisenfogia. Very correct. Goddamn, very correct. Yo, whatever an issue, brother. What's going on? Middle Dutch Wogan, Dutch Wogan, Old High German Hogan, German Folgen, Old Norse, which is actually, I believe I've seen that. The Filja or to follow, it's actually like fielding something, if I remember right. And that's been a long time. Probably originally a compound, foregone, all right, with a foregone. Yes, that's what it is, with a sense of foregoing. The sense, exactly. I think I got the window open. I think one of them little nets flew up in my throat. That's what I feel on the hair. Dick Gregory, yeah, Dick Gregory. Yeah, hey Snoop, what's up, my love? That's my baby right there. Shipping the serve, go with, and yeah, Dick Gregory. That's what. Yeah, that's what I meant. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's all so stupid. It's, and I don't. And it's not even a feeling or emotion with me. It's like I attempt, probably like you, right? I attempt to compute this. Like I attempt to find sensibility in it. And I can't think for nobody else, but I attempt to see the rationale. And the rationale could be on the perverted side. Seriously. And I can't in either form. Yes, I steep my mind into the perverse side too. I do. I'm dark, and that's all you need to know. And I cannot compile or compose why would anybody. And that's why I say there's two forms of ego. And it's always the first one people get in touch with. Not the original one that they know. The first one they get in touch with that is killing them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Manitou makes me think of Manicore. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Castle, got you, beloved. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Alicia Cooper. Situational, not finite. Yeah, it definitely is not finite. They're not classifying Chinese that come over here as Negroes. Like, but I know, yo, let me see if I can pull that up because I saw that. I don't know if it's true. I didn't research. You know, I just got back. I had to bring everything inside. I didn't know. I don't know if to believe that or not. Let me see. I got to pull it up. I'm in another one. Only in South Africa, Chinese are classified as black. And that they want to be because they believe they know their roots. They know the truth, okay? 97.4% of their genetic makeup is from Africa. And a lot of people don't know the truth as far as Abulon. Everything has been, remember, flipped on its head, reverse, inverted, reverse, backwards. Everything is backwards, reverse, upside down, inverted. And the reality is, when I told you the Cathay, because a lot of people have a hard time dealing with this. If you have the two most powerful individuals, but yet the most monarch of the original, the melanated, us, and the pale skin, those are, they come from us and they've been manipulated. All right, regardless of how it happened, I don't care, right? Jacob and all that, Yakub and all that don't mean shit to me. It just doesn't. And we were over there in the land of She. It was well known, even on the Greek ships, that sometimes they would talk about some of those in the stocks and the young boys being very of light skin. It didn't mean this. It meant what you consider white. The light skin applied to the pale skins, and that's a fact. Who were once called crackers and identified as so. And I don't care what anybody thinks. This is the truth. And if you could take them and divide them, but you have to use another form. And they went over there. The first segregation out of Europe, Russia, and all them places was two there. Italy, all them people you look at over there now, putting cow piss and doing the eyes. Those are remnants of an ancient culture that has something steep to do with Atlantis. But they have been running around in the desert, even the cities being destroyed because where were all the wars happening? And the conquest of Europe, so-called Europe, named after an Algonquin, not a Mongol or Ket or Chinese or whatever, New Age. Because all those terms are New Age, based on the 6th century. From the first to second, which we read, up to the 6th, and all of a sudden, they're gone for 1,000 years. All of a sudden, 1,000 years pops up, and here we got change, money exchange, and made up new coins everywhere. Show me the fracture of this. Show me the fracture of how. I want to see the crevice. And so that's why you got these dumb light skins running around and these dumb melanated individuals running around in all forms who have been genetically manipulated. Fighting and killing each other Well, they're doing it to themselves. Who can do something like that? Those who know how to control the narrative. Because the people, y'all don't want to control your own narrative. So, yeah. Yeah, that's right there. And there's a lot of them, too. And you know what they're starting to do with the Native Americans, say Asian. But the sad thing is, this is Asia Superior. It has nothing to do with the new Asia, identity of Asia. That's even flipped upon its head. I would love to see some more Singaporeans and Hong Chinese and they realize this Asian stuff has nothing to do with it because we're the true Asiatic. Asiatic has nothing to do with slanted eyes and yellow skin or whatever that crap is. That's phonetically made by the fake Gujar, the Chazars. God damn it. All the information is you pull it up for yourself. Most of them don't even know. That's not the background research. It's just like anybody else in curriculums, a hard hand on top. You don't need to know this. This is what you need to accept. This is who you are, and boom, and go at it. When people have been out there going, wait a minute, something ain't right. And those are the ones that be like, we got to make sure they don't say nothing. I'm hungry. You know, all that driving. Appointment was yesterday. So I got to schedule it again. $68. 67 receipts. I don't know. I didn't even keep the receipts. I just saw it. I was like $3.07. And I was like, you can't make this up. It's just they are doing this intentionally. It's all intentional. They are poison to everything. And nobody wants to strive together. Everybody just wants to hear we're Indian and we're this and the whole world was black. I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. Crayon colors, whatever, man. Yeah, that's what y'all want, man. I'm not going to do that. I told you, I came with a story and I came to shed light to bring you about that comatose place for you to become what you're supposed to be. And I think that is the hardest battle any of you have yet fought, yet, but you haven't even taken the steps to acquire who you truly are. I don't know. I'm doing what I can. I mean, maybe I should go ahead, get over there. Me and Ganja hooked it up. I can go over there and I can put books and everything. I can put together a whole diatribe. I can cut it with I got cap cuts. I got like 3 different things. I can put together something for about 55 minutes. That would be phenomenal. And maybe that's what y'all need. You know, I'm not, nothing wrong with gimmicks. You know, I'm full of gimmicks. I got plenty of gimmicks. I'm just not, when it comes to this, I am oral. I am ancient history. I am oral history. I use the things that you can use to put it together. So that way you can put it together and walk with me so you can see it for yourself. I don't have to put it in your hand. I don't have to feed it to your mouth. I don't have to make you believe in something to know something. You can do it on your own. I've proven my worth to you. You just got to prove your worth to yourself. I know that it's hard. It seems like because I asked for y'all to donate, you feel like, oh, I'm not going to donate, as if, like, make it make sense. See, I can't figure out the rationale. I see a broken people. I see a very disturbed, broken people. You are so busy looking at me that you think you know me. You think that you figured me out. You don't know me. You haven't figured out nothing. You never will. You don't take the opportunity to be responsibly respectful because you think that I'm something. You don't know my energy. But you hold that. Because I'm not like the rest. I'm going to say what needs to be said. And those who really choose to hear it are going to listen. All right? And those who want to work together are going to work together because the days are running out. And some of you on the phonetic phenomena will think that, well, then why should I? Because you don't know the outcome of anything. That's why. I bet you don't even remember last 2 weeks ago how many times you wiped your behind. And I guarantee you don't use a cloth to wash it. Y'all like somebody to talk smack, right? No, I can do that really well. No. I push it because I push the limits because I want to address the things that I find foul. But at the same time, I would like to see the people turn around and change. Balance. See, most times it's the people who have been steeped in religion. They think they got a lock on. They think they know. Now, you individuals don't know nothing. Now, if I decided to give you, started reading the Apocrypha and this, that, and the other, and started breaking things down for you, then you would probably be like, oh, I'm not going to, because you're ignorant. Those who think they know. And when you don't know, that means you have a belief. That's not healthy. They condition you to make you think believing in something is healthy. Why would you have to believe in something that didn't exist? Why would it be forced upon all people? And in such a way that would show you that it was ruthlessness. What God, by the etymology of what they say God is, when yet in the same books throughout tell you for ye are gods. Why would you let yourself succumb to that of a wicked one or wicked ones? But you haven't even stepped into your godly like presence. It's just words with kongs and kings, nagas, does. I've heard it all for the last 20 freaking years, and it's like, please shut the up. A lot of you don't even move with the name given to you. Trust in me. The name was given to you based upon a principle. It was given to you out of order and nothing else. That is your name. When I'm walking around, people say, what's your name? Well, my name is James Lucifer Wooten Branch. Or you could say Charles. Or C, Chuck. Huh? I was like, yeah, see, that's part of our history. We had many nicknames. The women made sure of that. And some of those names, all those names meant something. Anyway, I got a book. It's one of the books I bought. Y'all didn't help me. Not with this one. I just ordered some books. I told y'all with money that Baby Go Slaughter. I overnighted this one, so I hope y'all don't mind. I bought this one though. Y'all gonna get excited. All right, let me if y'all don't get excited, man, fuck y'all. That's the only cuss word I'm gonna say. It's upstairs. I took it upstairs because I was gonna. Did I take it upstairs? I am so hungry. Oh, is this it? Ah, yes. Yeah. You know I read a lot. So, you know I got you on the cliffhanger, right? Book 2 of 3. Now I'm waiting for the third one. Oh yeah, this is the next one after this one. What do y'all think? I'm not getting books. I get books. I just don't share them all because y'all getting all stingy and shit over a couple of damn dollars, which is retarded. Cheap motherfuckers. Well, I remember when I first tried selling crack, I realized, holy shit, I can get rich. And I said, wait, that's trouble. And I said I would never sell drugs again. And I got rid of the crap. I crushed it down and put it in the soil because it was a few cookies. That's a lot of crack. And I was just like, I couldn't believe I had bagged it up, everything. I was pissed off. I wanted to kill a doctor, forced to retire. And body was killing me. And so I went and spent money. And I spent a few coin and could have double quadrupled it. And I didn't know how easy it was. But the moment I went out and I started distributing it, I realized the whole phonetics of the game again. And I remember sitting back in the backyard, and I remember sitting there looking at myself saying, do I really want to do this? I'm acting out of anger and rage. I really wanted to fight and hurt somebody. So I went and got 2 big brown paper bags from the corner store. I put the cookies in, smashed them up in the bag with cellophane also in. Smashed them up, dug a hole, poured it in the soil, covered it up. It rained like for 3 days after that in Florida. That was the best thing I ever did. You know, I have many stories. And it wasn't because of fiat. It wasn't because of money. It was destructive. I was allowing myself to feel something that I was angered, the cheating wife, blah, 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 blah. And I really wanted to do something dirty because I'm very capable. And I got rid of all that money. You know what a cookie is, right? Crack. 3, I don't know, it was 3 or 4, I forget. I cooked them up quite a bit. And I don't like coke. You give me some weed, you give me some drink, you give me something to down me, you know, because I don't need anything to have me up. I told you Robin Slaw, tried it with her. It was the nastiest thing in the world. I don't know how anybody could do it. I was like, are y'all crazy? I'm full of friggin' energy. It's the last thing I friggin' need. So I don't see how anybody could do that crap. So anyway, coffee drove me crazy. I mean, come on. So I had to make decisions. And I had all this stuff going on in my head. And because I didn't want to free myself, and that's what a lot of you do. You don't free yourselves. You don't jump right in. Right now, if I was shot and laid up in the hospital, and Snooze says, baby boy is, you know, and he needs to go fund me. First thing some of you ignorant motherfuckers are like, hey, ain't he rich? Don't he come from a rich family? See, those are the niggas we don't need. So if you want them niggas, get the fuck going. Because if somebody came to me and says, so-and-so, there's people right now who, Montclair, talk crap, they think, and they'd be like, I put up a thing, and $10, $20, $50, like, right off the back. Guys go live. If you always going live, I'll be hitting y'all up. It's not about return favor. It's who I am. Guy out there all the time when I get the Flagstaff. I haven't seen him in like 3-4 months. It's the last time I went there. I say, hey, buddy, come, you know, his old Vietnam still out there. I don't care if he's drinking, what he's doing. He's alive, so he can't be doing that much bad. And I gave him a $10. My hand, man. I couldn't wait to see him, you know. So I was like, oh, he's there, you know. I didn't see the dog. But he said the dog is all right. The dog is with his daughter. He just doesn't want to live in. He doesn't like being around people like that. He lives up in his woods up there going towards the mountains with his ski slopes. And I guess he's done bushcraft and some kind of little, I've done it when I didn't want to be around people in the oranges. So what's wrong with jumping in and being a part of it? Like, this is what I do. And I'm waiting on 3. Yes. So when this is done, when I say, oh, where's the end? I was going to hide and be like, oh, but we got another book. No, I wanted to share it if it came, man. I overnighted it and it came. That was quick. Now, I ordered a few other books, and I don't know why they ain't there, because that was like a week, 2 weeks ago. You already know. Remember, I received books like a year later after the 6 months, or 8 months after the train thing? So, you go figure. So, I'm starving. It's going on 5:30, I guess, if that's halfway right. And I got to eat something, guys. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all listening. I just had enough of it. And nobody's calling people out. Everybody's attempting to tiptoe and be all polite and nice. They're trying to kill you. Not really trying. They're doing a pretty damn good job at it. And I say fake because I don't like the fact that the true Hebrew, the true Hebraic or Judeans are the people right here in America in the old world, that they don't flip everything upside down, and people are finding this. A whole lot of Pelskins, a lot of people, Banachi, everybody. There's millions of people who know. And they're talking, but they're being quiet and censored as well. There's no slight to nobody. I love what everybody's doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sharing or talking about it. I mean, Ganja had another good one today. I was able to listen to it on my ride when they kept acting up with the live. I was, oh, Ganja got another one, Delusional Humanity. I couldn't share it, wouldn't share. So, but maybe here later I'll go ahead and share it. But I gotta eat something. And I appreciate y'all taking the time to listen to an old fogey like me, an old nutcase. Get your big old fat self up there. He's climbing up on this thing. He wants me to play with him, y'all. I'm gonna have to toss the ball a few times and this little fishies and stuff. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. You know, it is what it is. What a sea of flowers are we? Yes, yes. And we're so powerful, man. And I appreciate y'all. And it's always gonna be nothing but, you know, I hate the word, but it's always gonna be an eternal bond. Y'all need to get in there too. All right. And yes, I'm always going to change stuff when I figure that you realize it and you figure it out and you research it. Love does mean the opposite of what it says. I don't care what you think. And you can go back and whether in Urdu or Hindu or whatever, and you can see it for yourself. Just like Nick called Lodi, you can, everything. It's been pushed and pushed, and you've given it energy of joy and laughter, fear and hate and anger and rage, manipulated by the screen to tell live vision through channeling, right? Right? I can use it the same way, but I'm not. I'm leaning on your better half. I'm leaning on you to be the focus, the direction, to be the consorts, your convictions to be worthy, you know. Anyway, let me get off of here because, you know, I like to think when I'm saying things. I appreciate y'all. Share it. And for the new subscribers, I hope y'all I wish I would speak, but I think the government wants to hear this story. And so I believe they're just going ahead and the bots are doing it and their subscribers, all these, because you see where I'm at now, right? Well, I wasn't like that a year ago. Go figure, right? Appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all. I might come on later.